hope you can jump. I got skills. Oh, no.
Strike two.
Yes! I don't know if I brought him to there.
We will see some unusual shots on our PBA Miller High Life Skills Challenge, like U.S. Open champion Chris Barnes shooting left-handed against Lonnie Waliczek, who's won 2 times on our PBA Tour. Best friends get together in this matchup. Robert Smith against Tony Reyes, the Californians. And Walter A. Williams Jr. Hall of Famer Deadeye will take aim against Brian Kretzer. And we'll have Jason Couch against fellow left-hander Richie Wolfe today. It's all coming your way from Chicagoland. The Sears Tower not far at all from where we are here in suburban Chicago, Hawthorn Lanes in Vernon Hills, Illinois. Dave Ryan with Randy Peterson. Randy, let's check in with the rules.
Just like the game of horse and basketball, make a skill shot, your opponent has to match. If he doesn't, you get a strike. First person to get 3 strikes advances.
End of this competition, we'll have $20,000 going to the winner.
All right.
Lonnie Waliczek first up, trying to convert the 4-6 with 2 balls in 1 hand. A Randy rating of 8.5.
Not easy.
Nice start, Lonnie Waliczek.
Lonnie Waliczek making it look easy, though. Nice straight arm swing. You can tell he's done this a few times before. Perfect.
A tour veteran from Wichita, Kansas, who in the 02-03 season won his 2 career PBA titles. What a year for Chris Barnes, originally from Topeka, now lives in Dallas. He'll try to match Lonnie's shot to avoid a strike on the record. Oh, just like that, piece of cake for Chris Barnes.
Barnes showing off some mad skill. Check this out. He looks like he's just throwing 1 ball down the lane. Forget about 2, makes it easily.
I wasn't counting on that.
Chris, a tremendous season, winning the U.S. Open in New Jersey on a big shot where he came through. Needed a strike, then a single pin spare for his first ever major. Now it's the 3-4-6-7-10 split. Challenging shot, Chris Barnes. Perfect.
A very intimidating looking split. But if you just kind of visualize just the baby split, the 3-10, get it over there, right of the 3, throw the 3 into the 4-7, the ball takes out the 6-10. Perfectly done by Chris Barnes.
So now Lonnie must answer, or he has a miss, which would count as a strike for Chris Barnes. First of 3 strikes, wins this competition, round of 16. Doesn't get it. 4-7 is up, and the first strike for Chris Barnes, trying to get to 3 to win this matchup, which leads us to the Miller High Life matchup between these 2 bowlers. Randy?
And both players been on tour just about the same amount of time. Chris Barnes 4 more titles than Lonnie Waliczek, but look at all those TV finals and that 04-05 ranking of 2nd. Just a dominant year, as you mentioned, for Chris Barnes.
Now it's left-handed. The 110. Just under an 8 for a Randy rating. Look at the hook, the movement. A perfect shot. Southpaw style, Chris Barnes.
Yeah, and Chris Barnes just, I mean, this is sick. He looks almost as good left-handed as he does right-handed. Big giant hook, deflects off the head pin into the 10 pin.
So where was that? That was the big dot, right?
You stand on the big dot, yeah.
That was the big dot.
Yeah, you get too far right of that, you'll trip.
Just come on, Billy.
Lonnie is hopeful here. He's got to match it, otherwise the second strike goes to Chris Barnes. Oh, no, he just missed the head pin. And a second strike for Barnes. He's up 2-0, trying to get to 3 strikes.
And Lonnie, literally just an inch from converting this. All he had to do was just catch a piece of that head pin.
Boy, was that close. 2-3-8-9 split now, as Barnes tries to put this away. If he makes it and Lonnie can't match, Chris Barnes wins.
That's close. Close.
That's better than close, Chris Barnes. Right down the middle, perfect shot.
I've never even seen that converted before. Chris Barnes, again, showing his skill, making this look easy. Takes a spare ball out and goes really straight. Gets it right in between the 2 and the 3 and takes out the 8-9.
I've never seen that spare left or attempted or made at any PBA event.
Yeah, you won't see it left, but again, first time I've ever seen that converted.
Incredible shot. So Lonnie needs this, otherwise he loses this match.
Look out.
And he won't get it. 2 in the 8 up for Lonnie Waliczek.
One time.
So Chris Barnes victorious. He advances to the round of 8. Here in the PBA Miller High Life Skills Challenge. Much more fun coming up from Vernon Hills, just outside Chicago. Jason Couch goes head-to-head with fellow lefty Richie Wolfe. All 5 got to stay in the lane, Jason, and you have to strike. Can he do it? The Miller High Life PBA Skills Challenge on ESPN is brought to you by Miller High Life. To live simply, proudly, boldly, manly, this is the High Life. You grab an L train to downtown Chicago, or you take the highways out to the suburbs. That's where you are, Vernon Hills, Illinois. And the Miller High Life Skills Challenge rolls on. Chris Barnes has won his match to advance to the round of 8. Now it's 2 lefties head-to-head in Richie Wolfe and Jason Couch.
Huh? Yeah,
It's
okay.
going to be a lot of fun, Randy, with his first shot.
Yeah, don't try this at home.
Come here, baby.
All 5 balls must stay on the lane and strike. Look at this.
Can he do it? The key was the late ball going down, and the pink spare ball stays on the lane. He's done it.
Couch knows he's in trouble. Check this out. This is incredible.
Show Daddy some love.
Wow. And that spare ball just barely hanging on.
Unusual approach here for
Check
Couch.
this.
He's going to try all 5 at once. You should have gone with a 2 in 2 hands each, and then the 5th ball later, and I don't think any are going to get to the pins. Obviously a strike of Richie Wolfe.
That was ugly.
Let's check in with the Miller High Life matchup. Couch and Wolfe.
Richie Wolfe's been on tour a long time, but no titles. 11 for Jason Couch. And you can see the difference in their rankings. 9th for Jason, 45th, Richie Wolfe.
You can just count this one. This one's in the book.
Richie is confident.
Jay. Double nuts.
That marker on the lane. Got to roll over it and then strike.
Bang! Ooh.
Sure enough. Richie calls his shot, and now Wolfe puts Couch under some more pressure.
Yeah, and Richie Wolfe looking to get on top of Jason Couch early. Hitting his target perfectly, and 10 back.
No.
Jason Couch trying to be the ball.
We'll see if he can do it with a Caddyshack reference.
Oh, no.
He missed the tape, and we'll have to go to the replay, Jason.
Well, he struck, but let's see if he hit his target. Oh, no, as usual, about 3 boards left of target for Jason Couch.
So Richie Wolfe is in great shape now. 2, 6, 7, 10 split for Couch, trying to get on the board.
Good shot.
He's done it. That is a difficult split conversion. Jason Couch from Claremont, Florida.
Randy Peterson, that's a 9.
Near Orlando, your good buddy from Central Florida.
Well, he's redeeming himself. Excellent shot there again. Like shooting the 2-7, throw the 2 over into the pins on the right. Nice conversion. Jason Couch obviously has shot that a few times in his career.
He's hoping there is a momentum shift here. Richie Wolfe has got to answer.
No.
He cannot, so Jason Couch is indeed on the board. As our tournament director, Kirk Von Kruger, points out, 2-1.
Richie Wolfe need a little bit more back end here. Watch the ball, just never gets to the 2-pin. Jason Couch still has life.
Specialty shot. The 1-7-10 and a 7-0 Randy rating. This is a challenge. Does it?
Beautifully done. Jason Couch putting pressure on his opponent. The big hook comes into play here. Throws the 1 into the 7. Deflects off of the head pin into the 10.
I'm going to try to split the 110.
Well, you heard his strategy. Richie come to us from Vienna, Virginia. Longtime member of our tour. Oh, he missed all 3.
I really wasn't trying to split the 110. I was just kidding.
Interesting strategy, not going with the hook ball. Richie Wolfe can throw the slow hook.
All right, Jay, put me away, buddy.
The big whiff. Jason Couch back in this, can put Richie Wolfe away with one more skillful shot.
4-5, 9-10 split. And a 7-5 Randy rating, so Couch can come back from an 0-2 deficit in this matchup and advance on to the round of 8. Has yet another split conversion, and Wolfe knows he's in trouble here.
Wow.
Down 0-2.
Yeah, all I can say is, oh yeah, check this out. Barely catches a piece of the 4-pin. I've never seen that made.
Absolutely fabulous. So already in our show today, we've seen 2 splits you have never seen before, and that's saying something about the skill level of our great bowlers. Wolfe cannot match, and Couch comes all the way back from 0-2 down to rally for a 3-2 win. So Chris Barnes has advanced. Same goes for left-hander Jason Couch from Claremont, Florida. 11-time winner on our PBA tour. Our next matchup. Walter Ray Williams Jr., Deadeye, the Hall of Famer, against Brian Kretzer. Walter Ray certainly has more titles on tour, but who has more skill? That's what this is all about. We'll find out next. Checking in with a Miller High Life re-rack. This season, Atlanta, Georgia. Unforgettable moment. Walter Ray Williams Jr. converts the Big 4 for the first time ever. PBA Tour, TV history. The 4-7, 6-10 knockdown. And the Hall of Famer able to complete that trick shot when he was trying to tie Earl Anthony's all-time tour title record at 41. Didn't win that day. He's going to try to win here today in Chicago against Brian Kretzer as we continue our PBA Miller High Life Skills Challenge. 1, 2, 3, 7, 10. Number 10 goes down late for Brian Kretzer.
Yeah, you do have to curve him, and one thing that Brian Kretzer is really good at is curving it. Watch this. 3-pin's going to go to the sidewall, catch the 10 late. Nicely done.
An Atlanta show, one of 5 Walter Ray made this year. Had an early win in Cleveland, but could not tie Earl's record. Now he's got to convert here. And the 7 stays up.
Wow, I said don't hit the pocket.
A strike goes to Brian Kretzer. He needs 3 for the win in this match. Leading us to the Miller High Life PBA Skills Challenge matchup.
24 years on tour versus 4 for Brian Kretzer, and look at the titles. Walter Ray Williams Jr. just 1 shy of tying the all-time record held by the late, great Earl Anthony.
For the 6th time in his career, he won the average title as well this year. Back to Kretzer. Trying to go up 2-0 in our competition. Another conversion.
And another hook ball.
Too good. You are too good. The ball. That's good on this lane, right? Good.
Here you go again. Different bowling ball than he used on his first attempt. Same result, the big hook. The 1 and the 5 both go in and take out the 7-pin.
With that 6th average title, he ties the great Mark Roth. Does Walter Ray in that category. But here he's thinking about the 1-5-7. And he covers nicely.
Oh, and gives Brian Kretzer the business. Yeah, Walter Ray. Well, for Walter Ray, he needs to throw a strike ball, something he's done a heck of a lot of in his 24-year career.
Now he's got to try to leave the 3-pin up here. It's double wood, the 3-9. He's got to make the 9 behind the 3 and leave up number 3. Can he do it? Gotta go around. Oh, beautifully done by Brian Kretzer.
Keep it out there in that dry.
You can kind of see the theme of the day for Brian Kretzer, the big curve.
Left. How do you keep your ball out there?
Watch this. Almost goes in the gutter, peels back, takes out the 9. All I can say, good luck, Walter Ray.
Deadeye, who always has an incredible strike percentage, never misses single pin spares, but now he's trying to leave a pin up. Can he do it? He's going to take the other route, and of course he knocks both pins down as he's been trained to do. And a second strike for Kretzer, leads 2-0, trying to get to 3 to win the match.
Just not enough hook in the bag for Walter Ray. He tries to throw a backup ball. Nice strategy, but it didn't quite pay it off for the great one.
Inside out ball. So Kretzer in the driver's seat here. Trying to convert the 5, 7, 8. The ball must hit all 3 pins. 7-0, Randy rating.
Hello, Hook.
Specialty shot! Hey, Randy, where's Randy at?
I'm right here, Brian. You don't have to look. You don't have to go far.
Sure we can't do this every week? I have a lot better chance.
Again, look out, fish. Here comes the big hook. Brian Kretzer showing the kind of skill that he has. The big curveball.
I'm watching.
Walter Ray's got to match it here, folks, or the day is over for Deadeye.
No shot clock in this, is there?
And he doesn't seem very optimistic, does he? 5, 7, 8.
Chance.
Almost.
No, sir. The 7 is up. And how about this? A bowler has never won on tour. Brian Kretzer beats Walter Ray Williams Jr., the Hall of Famer, who's won 40 tour titles. One of the all-time legends in our sport. He is through. Next, 2 buddies. Head-to-head. Robert Smith, Tony Reyes. Spin to win. We'll find out about more great trick shots next. The Miller High Life PBA Skills Challenge on ESPN is brought to you by Miller High Life. To live simply, proudly, boldly, manly, this is the High Life. About a 20-minute drive from downtown Chicago. That's where we are, Vernon Hills, Illinois, and Hawthorn Lanes. Getting set this round of 16 matchup. Robert Smith, Tony Reyes. There's Brian Himmler, Randy, who won a tour title in Chicago this year. He's involved in this shot.
Yeah, Robert Smith's going to use him like a crash test dummy.
See, I've always wanted to do this to Chief when he's won. Just kind of scare him a little bit.
Well, the object in this case is Brian Himmler.
Hope they're insured.
Around the Chief. Oh, 10 pin.
All that for a ring and 10.
That was close.
Vernon.
Well, he gets it around, Brian. He doesn't hurt his friend there, which is good news. The bad news, ring and 10. Brian Himmler relieved.
Tony has the 1-5-7 to deal with now. Tony, a very good season. He's in and exempt next year on points. Beautifully done, the 5 knocked down late. And he converts it.
Very tricky. Headpin goes to the sidewall. Watch this now. It's going to go to the sidewall. It hits the 7, ricochets off, and hits the 5.
What was that? Oh.
And you got to have the messenger come back and hit the 5 pin.
You can't have that late, Tony. Just got to get them all
That
down.
was wrong.
Well, Smith's got to answer. That's going to be difficult.
Oh.
Tony made 3 shows this year. Last time was in Indianapolis. Career-type season, Tony Reyes. Smith, a good year, too. 5 pin up, almost matched the shot. And a first strike for Tony Reyes. Leading us to our Miller High Life PBA Skills Challenge matchup between a couple of Californians.
Well, the 2 partners, roommates, and buddies. Same amount of time on the tour, but Robert Smith has 6 titles. Tony Reyes, however, great year like you mentioned, Dave. Got very close to winning his first title.
Atlanta, Long Island, and Indianapolis. TV shows this year, Tony Reyes.
Tony.
Oh!
a one-step delivery strike.
Look how smooth he looks here. It looks like he was taking 5 steps, but 1 step. Wait for the ball at the bottom of the swing.
One, no.
Just 1 step, not 8.
Those don't count, Robert.
Yeah,
Just the
finally.
one. It's not so easy. And he matches beautifully right in the pocket, Robert Smith.
Now he doesn't get the style points that Reyes got, but he converted. Watch this. Not easy to do. 1 step, swing it back and through. Try to hit your target. Both players making it look easy.
I think Tony wins on style points there, but Robert does convert. Now we've got a 9-pound ball. It's considerably less than the 15 pounds we normally see with our bowlers. And just 2 fingers. Tony's got it.
Wow.
You know how my strikes are, man. I don't make them explode. Mine just barely go down. You gotta remember that.
9-pounder, no thumb. Catch a piece of the head pin. Tony gets a nice pin action. 7-pin goes late.
Some bowlers use a 16-pound ball, but
no.
almost all are 15, and Smith is nowhere near it. With the thumb out and another strike for Tony Reyes, he leads 2-0, trying to get to 3 and win the match.
All right.
Robert can hook it just as much with his thumb in as he just did there with his thumb out. Unfortunately, never caught the head pin.
Now Tony, who became our 9th and final bowler to make back-to-back shows this year, goes inside out, little backup ball strike, and he's got it.
The backup ball, that's where your wrist rotates on the other side of the
You
ball.
can never tell my read. I mean,
And get that rotation to go from left to right,
I'm just dragging it out right now.
go Giants.
almost like throwing a slider.
That's right, Dodgers made it.
Robert is from Southern California, Tony from the northern part of the state. So Giants-Dodger rivalry in addition to the 2 buddies. And a miss for Smith. That means Reyes wins the competition.
This is so funny, dude. I can't believe that.
3 strikes to none. Let's check in with the PBA Miller High Life Skills Challenge shot of the day. It was Chris Barnes. How about this? Incredibly difficult shot. 2-3-8-9. Randy says he's never seen that done before our show here today in Chicago. Worth a second look. Part of Barnes' victory over Lonnie Waliczek as he advanced to the round of 8. Right down the middle, a perfect conversion of a near impossible spare by Chris Barnes. So the brackets as they stand: Barnes, Reyes, Kretzer, Couch, all advance. Out of our show here today in Chicago, some great bowlers went down. Not always about how many titles you've won. Has a lot to do with skill, though, with trick shots like that from Chris Barnes. Not 1 with 2 balls, converting both bowling balls in a tremendous shot. And a great day from Chicagoland with some unbelievable skill on display. We saw all kinds of shots, including 5 in the lane by Richie Wolfe. Now for the entire crew, my partner Randy Peterson, it's Dave Ryan saying so long from Chicagoland. It's been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.